Hey pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. So, previously on Naruto, we are getting more into this battle-ish between Jiraiya and Pain, whatever his other name was. We know that Jiraiya was his teacher. Jiraiya thought that they had died. He thought that this kid was the one foretold in whatever prophecy by the toads, and when they died or supposedly died, he thought maybe it was someone else. They're now reconnected in a sad way, and Jiraiya and the toads agree that he has not come to change the world for a virtuous future. He has come to cause suffering to the future and to cause chaos. So it is now his duty to kill him. I'm curious if he's going to be able to do that. Not because he was like previously his teacher, but because, I mean, maybe it wouldn't be that off, because since Pain is not like the actual leader of the Akatsuki, because if he was, well, at least it seems that way. I could still have a very skewed understanding now that I think about it. I could just be assuming way too many things. But it just feels like Pain is not the actual leader. So, because if he was, then it wouldn't feel that weird. I would be like, oh, if he's a leader, then he like can't die right now, and Jiraiya can't die right now because he's got so much to teach Naruto and all that jazz. But since he's not, then if he did die, it wouldn't be that like awful to the story, because he's not the real leader. He's not the real threat. Oh, I'm just thinking about this onion of an anime. There's so much happening, because I go back to the whole Rain Village situation, because Pain is like the leader of the Rain Village now, and this is also like his base / secret hideout or whatever. I don't know if the other Akatsuki members even know that that's where he is, or who he is, or what he is, or whatever. They very clearly don't know about this other Uchiha dude being the actual leader, because they consider Pain to be the leader. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Well, we're gonna watch this episode and maybe get some answers and maybe see more to this battle and figure out more about Sage Mode or Sage Toads or all of the above, whatever it is. Yeah. All right, he summoned 2 bodies. Interesting. Okay, so they all have the same hair color and the same eyes, but they're different people, or these are the different bodies. I am curious how this works.
From this moment onward, let Sage Jutsu prevail and triumph! Look to the halos and heavenly canopies! Gallant Jiraiya shall...
Quit yakking in our ears so loud!
Oh, he's still just a young sprite.
This guy's eyes are a much bigger issue than any dinner. Now stay alert. This is the ultimate visual jutsu. I don't care. Don't you dare belittle a housewife's dilemma of what to cook day in and day out, you ungrateful old coot. How dare you use that tone of voice with me?
So they're arguing, it's distracting. I wonder if they're going to explain exactly what it is these eyes do. Because every other visual eye jutsu thing does get explained, but they've just kind of stated what it is. They haven't actually stated what it actually does.
Now, can we put aside your spousal differences for once and get this battle over with already?
Huh, fine, I'll cook up some fried pain tonight. Boy,
Sage Art, fan the boiling oil!
Wow. Didn't expect that. It's like a Pokemon attack, but there's 3 of them at the same time, but it was only coming from one Pokemon. Also, I want to know what's with the oil. Like, do toads have naturally lots of oil? I'm gonna have to research toads. But I am curious.
How about all of us go check it out in close combat?
Oh, is he turning into a frog?
Massive Rasengan!
Whoa. It's like way bigger than anything Naruto has ever done.
Not a single wasted movement. I would have gotten him if he had dodged that attack. But instead, he blocked it with a summoning without ever turning around.
Summoning. So each of them specializes in a different thing.
Not once, but twice.
Which means the other body is probably his actual body, and these are just facets of his abilities? Question mark?
And you were right, Jiraiya boy. What? Haven't you noticed it yet?
No, what is it?
What? Please tell us.
We got behind these guys earlier. You picked your target and attacked him from his blind spot, isn't that right? Back then, one of the other guys.
So they share eyes. Understanding.
What if that trick is that they can share whatever they see with each other? Each sees what the others see.
So all 3 pairs of eyes are sharing images then? That's what your
This
hypothesis
gets
is?
really confusing,
That's
though.
right. That's what I suspect.
Like, how do you... I mean, I'm sure you could differentiate, but...
Tarnation are they?
Yeah, I do also wish to know. Are they clones? Summoned creatures? Somehow living puppets, but not quite like the puppets that we saw before? I just don't know.
In short, every one of them seems to possess the 6 Paths Rinnegan.
But even if one of those 3 guys really is Nagato, I can't believe there are that many people milling around with the Rinnegan. So what in the world is going on here?
I am, now that I think about it though, is it maybe because it's the 6 paths or whatever, he can have 6 different sets of eyes, like he can split himself? It's like a Horcrux situation, but not quite like a cursed object.
Weakness of the Byakugan, they can always keep guard over each other's blind spots, all without weaving any hand signs or manipulating chakra.
It does make for an invincible combination.
Well then, we'll have to split them up and fight them separately. I'm absolutely positive I can win facing them one-on-one, but since they possess such ability...
Yeah, they probably won't. Yeah, and they probably won't separate from each other easily. And if you know that they're battling each other, or one of them at a time, they will make their way to that location, right?
So, I don't get it. Why do you object to this so much?
The thunder is really
I
loud.
can't sing a duet with Paul. Not at this plump, ripe old age. It's embarrassing.
Huh? What, a duet?
A duet.
Yes, our most powerful genjutsu is a jutsu where we confound an opponent's sense of hearing with song.
Interesting. She doesn't want to do it because she feels she's too old?
What is it, boy?
If your lives are in danger in this fight, I want you to free yourself from my shoulders.
No way!
Okay, so he can only be in sage mode when they're on his shoulders. Let's see if they do travel in a pack.
Please begin.
Very fascinating song. It's kind of scary sounding.
My gamble paid off. That big guy went after the jutsu to absorb it just like I thought.
What are you learning
The
about
first one
these?
only used summoning. And both times my jutsu was absorbed, it was...
He's figuring out their abilities, tactics, powers.
Just a little more!
Now we're finally one-on-one! I'm not letting you summon!
And at his own, on his own, at his own, on his own. It's a little easier because they don't have so many different sets of eyes.
Jiraiya-sensei. I didn't expect a genjutsu like this from you, of all people.
I thought I taught you better. Don't let your guard down. No.
I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling. Is he getting emotional?
That apprentice will become a ninja who will bring about a great
I would be emotional too. This is probably an emotional moment.
World. That is what I foresaw in my dream.
You thought you were doing good by people, good by children, children of the future, and then this happens. Well, you thought they died, and you were sad. You continue to travel the world, and then they're not dead, and then they turn out to be like this.
A little while there, I believed that you were the one. Farewell, Nagato.
I am curious though, did this just kill these bodies, or like him as a whole being?
Didn't you teach me never to let my guard down?
See,
Did
that's
you
what I
forget,
felt.
Jiraiya-sensei?
I felt. I know it's too good to be true. I can't even be sad because I'm so tired and the thunder is freaking me out. Okay. This does make sense though, because it did look like there was more than just the 3 bodies in there, definitely.
Lad, your left arm.
Did he just lose his arm?
I'm aware of that.
What is going on?
This new one's got a different face than the other 3 had. He was probably summoned earlier, but we weren't aware.
But how did he not get caught in the genjutsu? I hate this. I hate this so much.
The 6 paths of pain in attendance.
So he does have 6 bodies. Okay.
Summoned ones must have revived them with some sort of jutsu.
Is there a jutsu that can revive as many as 3 people when they're undoubtedly dead and gone? Are these guys even human at all?
I have so many questions about this.
That name is an alias. Pain is actually a designation that refers to the 6 of us as a group.
Okay, and how did the 6 of you come to be?
Why are there 6 Rinnegan bearers?
You're what? That's the end of the freaking episode, isn't it? You're what? Okay. I kind of feel like this makes sense, but I feel like I was thrown off by the one of them laying down and the other one getting up, because I thought he was like switching bodies, but they're all different people, but they all have the same eyes. And Jiraiya seems to have figured it out, which means I'm gonna have to freaking watch the next episode. Not that I wouldn't watch the next episode anyway, but like I'm gonna have to watch it so that I know, and then I don't have to go to sleep with these burning questions about what he was gonna say and how they came to be. I mean, he said pain is an alias, so they are in fact 6 different people. But they all seemed to know. Well, the one of them seemed to know Jiraiya, so is he the real one, or is the guy with the short hair the real one, the kid from the past? I don't know. I don't know. It was like there was information that was given to us, but there wasn't information. I just mostly have questions. So we learned a little bit about Jiraiya and his sage mode-ish, and that they have that he can't use genjutsu, and that these frogs use genjutsu, and they trapped them, but then they were not dead. Somebody may have revived them. I just wish I was like so excited, because like, but I know it can't ever be that easy. It can't ever be that easy. It can't ever be just like a 1 kill and done. It's always I think I got him, and then it's actually I got you. The audience, me. I mean, on the bright side, we did learn about the eyes in general, that they have the ability to share vision. So I guess in that sense, did they just find each other because they all have this ability? Or was it something that was like given to other people of like equal? But then again, they seem to know Jiraiya, and if they're not all the same dude, oh, I'm just confusing myself by asking myself questions in circles. So we will just let it be. We will let the question get answered hopefully in the next episode, and if it doesn't, then I'm just gonna be sad and be thinking about it. But hopefully we'll get answered very soon what the heck is going on, and I hope that this information makes its way and travels back to the Leaf or whoever, so that they can, I don't know if they can even help Jiraiya, but information about the quote-unquote leader and his abilities, like having information about any of the Akatsuki abilities is like difficult enough. But Jiraiya lost his arm. Shanks losing his arm, Jiraiya losing his arm, mentors just be out here losing their arms in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, why? It's gonna be fine. I don't know how he's gonna do any hand signs with only one hand, but it's gonna be fine. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate y'all. And until next time, bye.